In addition to going straight ahead, a plane can make three fundamental motions, which are called yawing, pitching, and rolling. Yawing means turning to the right or left. This plane is yawing. Now yawing to the right, now yawing to the left. We think of yawing as rotation around this axis, which is called the normal axis. In straight and level flight, the normal axis is vertical. But a plane can yaw, of course, when the normal axis is not vertical. Pitching refers to the up or down motion of the nose or front of the plane. This plane is pitching. Now pitching upward, now pitching downward. We think of pitching as rotation around the lateral axis of the plane. The lateral axis of a plane may be level like this, or inclined like this. When a plane pitches with the lateral axis inclined, the nose does not go up or down vertically. Rolling is the third fundamental motion. This plane is rolling. Now rolling to the right, now rolling to the left. We think of rolling as rotation around the longitudinal axis. We say that this plane is in a banked position or banked attitude. A plane rolls into a banked attitude or rolls out of a banked attitude. So the three fundamental motions are yawing, pitching, and rolling. A plane is yawed by the rudder. This part you see moving is the rudder. It is moved by the feet on these rudder pedals, which are joined to the rudder by cables. Here is the way a plane is yawed. When the right pedal is pushed forward, the rudder is swung to the right. The air, striking the right side of the rudder, pushes the tail of the plane to the left. This yaws the plane to the right. When the left pedal is pushed forward, the rudder swings to the left. The air, striking the left side of the rudder, pushes the tail to the right. This yaws the plane to the left. So we have right foot, right turn, and left foot, left turn. As long as we hold the pedal forward, it continues to yaw in the same direction. To stop the yawing, we bring the pedals back to neutral. Here is what we would see from the cockpit if we yawed the plane when level. Right foot forward, back to neutral. Left foot forward, back to neutral. Left foot forward again, back to neutral. Right foot forward, back to neutral. We pitch a plane with the elevator. This part you see moving is the elevator. It is moved by forward and backward movement of this stick, which is joined to the elevator by cables. Here is the way the elevator pitches the plane. When the stick is pulled back, the elevator is lifted. The air, striking the upper surface of the elevator, pushes the tail down. This pitches the plane upward and puts it into a climb. When the stick is pushed forward, the elevator is lowered. The air, striking the undersurface of the elevator, pushes the tail up. This pitches the plane downward and puts it into a dive. In actual flight, we are aware only of the nose going up in a climb, or the nose going down in a dive. This is because the tail motion is so slight. The stick movement is natural. Pulling back on the stick pitches the plane upward. Pushing forward on the stick pitches the plane downward. The plane stops pitching when the stick is returned to neutral. Let us see these motions in actual flight. Pulling back on the stick pitches the plane upward. Pushing forward on the stick pitches the plane downward. To level off, we pull the stick back for just a moment. Now watch. Pull back, neutral. Push forward, neutral. Push forward again, neutral. Pull back, neutral. Here is what you see from the cockpit. Pull back, neutral. Push forward, neutral. Push forward again, neutral. Pull back, neutral. A plane is rolled by means of the ailerons. These moving parts are the ailerons. They are moved by a sidewise motion of the stick. Here is the way the plane is rolled. When the stick is moved to the right aileron goes up and the left aileron goes down. The air striking the ailerons pushes the left wing up and the right wing down. That is, the plane is rolled to the right, and the same on the other side. So we have stick to the right, roll to the right, stick to the left, roll to the left. The motion is natural. We roll to the right into a right bank. We roll to the left out of a right bank. We roll to the left into a left bank. We roll to the right out of a left bank. To stop each roll, the stick is returned to neutral. Now watch. To the right, back to neutral. To the left, back to neutral. To the left again, back to neutral. To the right, back to neutral. Here is what you see from the cockpit. Stick to the right, back to neutral. Stick to the left, back to neutral. Stick to the left again, back to neutral. Stick to the right, back to neutral. Thus you have learned in this lesson that the three fundamental motions of a plane are yawing, pitching, and rolling.